What is controlling your thoughts? What is enslaving you? Is it the television set feeding your mind images of what life should be? Is it the internet drawing you in and controlling your time? Is it drugs or alcohol numbing your brain, diminishing your desires? Or is it weakness, a lack of discipline that prevents you from accomplishing what you want to accomplish? Wherever focus goes, energy flows. So why don't we tap into that power now for your business in life? So many people have lost their day to distraction. What are some things you need to immediately stop doing in your life? Is it social media? Is it watching 7 seasons of a show every week? What do you need to stop doing to take back control of life? Also, what do you need to start doing? And what do you need to start doing every day, every week, every month? Every year to be on your A game. Discipline buys you freedom to do what you want. Sacrifice leads and gains. Followed, don't look for any gains where there's been no sacrifice. Don't wake up and look for no game. Don't look for your game to improve. Don't look in for the record to improve. Without sacrifice, there are no gains. You can't make millions of dollars if you don't make millions. Sacrificed, you're gonna need to cut some fat if you want life to change. If you want to show me you want to win that bad pack, your calendar, because everything is based off of activity. Very few people want to show their calendar, because if they did, you would really holes who really wants to win that and who doesn't. It's mathematically impossible for you not to win at the highest level if your calendar is packed from day till night, every single day, the entire dessert day, after day, after day, without you winning. Champions are focused on the goal. They don't have time to be doing stuff that's not going to help you toward the goal. And so what you're focusing on throughout the course of the day, it has to change. What you're looking at it, when you're reading, what you're watching, the conversation you have, you must now be focused on your dreams. You must be focused on your goals when you are great. You don't focus on a week when you are great. You don't focus on a month when you are great. We don't focus on here. You concentrate on the 24 hours that's in front of you and you land. And the problem with some of y'all is you want somebody else to support your dream. It's yours. It's your dream. If you wanted to have it, get your butt up and make it happen. If you wanted to have it, rise and grind. If you wanted to have it, you won't have to do what I do, and that's get up at 3 o'clock in the morning, because it's my time. This is my moment. Tomorrow ain't no such thing as tomorrow. We only got today. I ain't putting my dream on nobody else, and I don't care what nobody think about my dog or dream. It's your dream. Nobody's gonna see it like you do it. Nobody's gonna be as dedicated to it as you are. It's your dream, and they don't have to understand, and they don't have to like it. It doesn't make a difference. It's your dream, and you, my friend, have been given the task to make it happen, and you can't let anything stop you from doing what you were called to do. Everybody wants to prize, but nobody loves the process. Everybody wants to be a champion, but nobody's willing to put in the work that it takes to be a champion. Everybody wants to hold up the trophy and say, man, I did it, but nobody is willing to put in the work that it takes to do it. I love the process. I love the thought of working for what I want. And I firmly believed you're never supposed to wish for it more than you're willing to work for it. Your expectations never supposed to exceed your effort, but a lot of people, they wish and they're not willing to work. And the great thing about life has a funny way of testing all of us and seeing how bad we really want what it is that we say we want. The world does not reward mediocrity. You know what the rest of the world wants to pay you for. Be the best at one thing. Music, if you know how to concentrate your efforts and be focused on one thing. You have an edge if you can be focused on one thing. And I look at everything else that everybody else is looking at, 50 different philosophies, 75 different ways to make money, 19 different streams of income. If you can figure out, if we go here, all of that stuff's going to come your way. But if you go chase all the other stuff like everyone else's, you're going to miss the whole point of winning a life because you can't concentrate. You show me anyone today who knows how to concentrate. I'll show you someone that nobody wants to compete with winners. Complain winners want to hit themselves. Talk champions. Do not complain. Why? Because they're focusing on what they say they want to do as a goal. You're not putting energy. You're not commanding your gift. You're not commanding your opportunity. You're not commanding your resources. You're not commanding your dreams and goals. You look at them. Jokers once every 3 months. If that, you better be looking at. Them jokers every day. When your focus goes, your energy flows. I need us to look at all the possibilities, all of the potential that I need us to go for it every single day. Monday grind, Tuesday. Wednesday grind, Thursday grind, Friday grind, Saturday grind, Sunday grind. Every opportunity that exists, I need you to go after it if you want to be successful. If you want to dominate in the area you've got. To let everything go with that thing you pursuing. You can't chase 2 rabbits and catch both of them. So you put your attention on one and go after it. There's no capability difference between you, someone you consider to be at home, ultimate role model of success. The only difference is they've learned a manager state and they've learned to control their mental focus. Whatever we concentrate our focus on consistently and strive to learn from, we will get great at. I don't care what it is. If you focus on it daily and you strive to do better, you're going to make little distinctions that'll make you more and more effective every single day. You should figure out what is it you desire in life and figure out the steps to get there and start working a plan to get there and minimizing everything else, getting very clear on the mission, and working the plan, everything else. Guess what it gets a no? This is the truth of success. Most people can't succeed because they can't deal with all the old, pull them off the game plan. You're gonna have to get real. Sticking to your own plan and telling them no when they want to go out on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if you want to win, whether it's this year or next year, whatever, you're going to have to get real. Comfortable keeping your head on your plan and put the time into making yourself happy. If you plan to shake of this world, then you have to hustle. That is the secret. That is the reason Michelangelo said, if you knew how much work I put into my art, you would not call it genius. You know how hard I want to get here. I'll put in too many hours. I swear, too much blood, too much tear. I worked hard to get here. Nobody give me this. I didn't grow up with wealth. I worked for this sweat blood. Hap worked for this. I put in time. I have to stop making excuses. They have to stop making excuses. They have to stop letting into. Distractions, we need to stop getting unfocused. Everyone wants to win, but few want to prepare. If you want to put in the work that it truly takes, if you want to really love the process, most of us are just addicted and obsessing the result of what we want. Really, the magic is in the being and the process. The magic is in the day-to-day. The magic is in the work. The magic is in the moment when we become the winner before we even won the first level to success in life. Listen to me. The very first level is you seeing it like it's clear to you. You know exactly what you want. You know exactly what it tastes like. You know what it looked like. You know what it smells like before you really blow up. and you get success, you literally have it in the palm of your hand. Without having it, you gotta know what it looks like, taste like, feel like, because you're gonna compromise. I don't alter my mission at hand. No one's with me because I don't allow them to. It's gotta be that way. It's gotta be unconditionally focused. What that means is that you are in and you believe in yourself. No one can change that. In order to have unbelievable choice and options in your life, in your pursuit of your dream, you must eliminate them. You must shrink your focus down to one thing, one business, one focus in one time, and master it and get great at it for an extended period of time. Don't stop focused, one idea, and make it work. Make it your priority and stick with it no matter what. The irony of life is that the more you shrink your options in pursuit of your dream, the more it'll open them up in your life later. What are the things that are stealing your focus? Who are the people that are stealing your focus? And begin to eliminate these distractions. Get laser focused and obsessed on what you want. Be starving and hungry to get it. Be desperate to get it. The combination of desperation and hunger with laser focus over an extended period of time is the formula to be great at something. Make a damn schedule and stick to it so that you have the day you want. That's the trick. It's like, okay, I've got tomorrow if I want. It's gonna set it up so it was the best possible day I could have. What would it look like? Well, then you schedule that. So if you want more free time, you need more disciplined time, more scheduled time towards the things that matter, the more vacation time for you and your family. That's how you get ahead. What's your distraction? Just be honest. Are you distracted by ESPN? Are you distracted by movies, Netflix, video, games, gossip? Are you distracted with things that don't matter in your life? Ask yourself truthfully, your big goals and dreams, can you get laser obsessively focused almost to its exclusive for an extended period of time? I'm talking about a year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, even a decade towards something you want so badly. You want it like oxygen. It's like you want it like you want to live. Are you extendedly laser focused on it? Or do you get distracted easily? Our obsessions become our possessions, but we won't possess them. If we're not truly obsessed, turn your damn TV off, turn your phone off. A lot too, does it really matter what's going on with the Kardashians right now? Don't be so obsessed with them. Be obsessed with your own reality TV program called Your Own Life. This suffering, this sacrifice you're making is an indicator of progress. It's an indicator of obsession, suffering, and sacrifice. And hard work is an indication of progress towards our dreams. The price you will pay for not making your dream come true is far greater than the one that you will pay to make it come true. You'll pay that one the rest of your life. And so ask yourself what you're willing to risk. What's the price you're willing to pay? Stop negotiating the price. It's a freeing experience to totally commit. When you totally commit to a business, to your fitness, it's a freeing, powerful, it's almost like removing kryptonite from your life. When you totally commit, can you do that? The people around Gia, it's costing too much. It's costing too much. You guys are going, no, it's worth it. I dare you to work on yourself for 6 months. I need to shut out the world. I do. To shut out all the distractions, I dare you to give up everything that is keeping you from your dream every day. When I wake up, I got all kind of demands. You got all kind of demands. And the reason why you're not where you want to be, to take it, all other people's stuff before you spend enough time with yourself to get to know you and get to know what you want and what you should do. Come on, y'all. Y'all heard a million times, in case of an Emergency, put the doggone mask on yourself first. And the problem with most of you in this room, you're giving it to everybody else first, and then you pissed when you give it to everybody else first, and you come up short, and you wonder why you came up short. Because you gave it to everybody else. First, take care of you. You guys didn't understand what you don't have to do. You don't have to work hard. You don't have to eat. Right? You don't have to sleep, right? You don't have to do more than what's required of you. You don't have to be a good teammate. You don't have to be a good leader. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do, but you also don't have to win. You don't have to be a successor life. You don't have to be a successor life. You don't have to play. So the greatest things in life, they've sacrificed. Discipline. And that's why so few people achieve great things, because they don't want to sacrifice. They don't want to discipline for some greater. So you see all these people that have great things in life that you look up to. It's because they were sacrificed and disciplined long before you ever knew them every day. Do something that moves you toward that goal, that keeps that goal alive and in sight and in. Focus, however small or insignificant that step might seem, take it, do it, make it happen, because that goal isn't going to achieve itself. It is all on some of y'all so caught up on the game that you don't get it. It isn't practicing, it isn't eating right, it isn't making good decisions. That you look a certain way, it is how you practice it. Is what you do that makes you look like you look. It is the process of the grind that shaped you and forms you, is not the game. And that's why most of y'all get beat in the cave or make mistakes in the game, because you think grinding is what happens when the sun comes out. You think brothers will happen when the lights come on. Happens when people get in the stage that's not grind. The real grind is in the dark, when nobody sees you, when nobody knows what you're doing, when you studying without coach, when you put in those extra raps, when you're watching those videos and you getting inspired, when you change your music. It's the process that makes you sweet. You concentrate on winning. You concentrate on dominate. Listen to me. Focus on this stuff. And when we focus on that, that's what our energy is going to go. So all the little stuff, you talking about all the little social media, kind of an off, cut it off. Do what you're supposed to do. You ain't no boy no more. Get off social media. It's killing you. Stop Netflix. Who are you watching? Watch you cut the TV off. It's gonna be there. You got a job to do. That's what you're getting paid for. Have some pride. Cut off the TV, son. Cut that doggone football game up. It ain't doing nothing for you. They making millions. You not more. Stuff comes to you when you execute, son. I hate when people give 70 or they want. The life of somebody that's given us a challenger, your life, is where it is. Because of the percentage that you're giving. If you hit a tree 1,000 times in 1,000 different spots, the tree is not gonna fall. But if you hit a tree 1,000 times in that same exact spot, you're gonna come to the ground. Your problem is you did hit it 1,000 times, but in 1,000 different places. You need to do me a huge favor. Stop trying to be deep. I need you to do the exact same thing every single day for the next 10, 15, 20 years, and watch that tree come down and watch you go from zero to a multi-million-dollar company. Nothing's changed, guys. I'm doing the exact same thing I was doing 20 years ago. I just keep doing it. And your problem is you're not intentional and deliberate. You wake up on Monday and you might be strong, but by Wednesday, are you here when I'm telling you you're not intentional and deliberate? You are hoping that the best is going to happen to you, and the best never happens to you. You gotta be intentional and deliberate whether you're making money or not making money. You gotta decide that you're gonna do something, and you gotta do it every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday. Every church is a problem with some of you in this room. You're not intentional. Deliberate, you're a good person to just hope the good stuff is gonna happen to you. You still got work to do. Stay on that basketball court. Stay on that football field called the homies, texting and calling, and trying to make you feel bad about being so focused. It's grind season, homie. It's not about today, it's about the future. There's only two ways you can be. You can be the person who learns a little bit, who does a little bit, and then who decides that it really isn't for them. It moves on to something else. It repeats that cycle over and over and over again. Or you could be the person who's committed. You could be the person who says this is going to work no matter what happens, no matter how angry I get, no matter what happens in the world, no matter what I'm doing this. Those are the people that are going to win. You gotta stop telling yourself that you're doing enough. You have to do more in life. It's never enough until you feel this overwhelming feeling of, man, I'm outworking the cloud. I'm not working everybody. I'm doing more. Once you get there, that's when you know you've done enough. You got to do your best work, or you're at least motivate so those days you don't want to do it. You got a second. You have to do it, people who do stuff consistently and on time. They surpass people who challenge it and gift it. You guys have got to believe in yourself, headstrong, mentally tough. It's the only way. For the difference between them and the spectators in the winners have a belief that overrides the crowd's disbelief every single time. Everybody is so strong, learning from the previous mistakes and make it happen. Winners fail a million times. What makes it a winner is that they believe it, they're headstrong. Nothing's gonna stop that. There's no excuse for not being the hardest worker. Yeah, if someone let me figure out stronger, faster, quicker, young, or whatever else, but there is no excuse to not be the hardest game worker there. No longer are we gonna accept rhymes and societies around the reason that we are average. Average is a weak mentality. We must believe it so much so that we're arrogant about it. We must be pissed off for excellence. The easy route never pays well. The only route in life that pays well is the hard. Rock you working out, you want to die happening. And you feel the pain happening in your legs as you rep out one more squat, because it'll be all the more pleasurable when you reach the inevitable other end of the spectrum, where you're laying in your head. I really went hard. I really went hard on that set. I really went hard in school. I really went hard in my career. I really went hard in my career. I really went hard in life. Go hard, yeah. We have two voices in our mind. It's that one voice that we love to hear. It's that says, often that says, sleep, it's okay. Well, there's another voice that wakes you up in the middle of the night. It's that demon voice that whispers in you're not good enough. You gotta work, harder. You haven't put enough time, and it's that voice you want to run away from. If that voice you don't want to hear, but guess what? It's that voice you need to listen to. People put out goals, dreams, and aspirations and what they want to accomplish, but you very rarely hear people say what they're willing to sacrifice in order to make it happen. They'll tell you to go with the dream, the aspiration. They'll tell you they want to be elite. They'll tell you they want to be great, but they're not going to say, stop going out on Friday night. They're not going to say, I'm a sacrifice and I'm going to stay late. It's time to stay focused, man. It is time to go from mediocre to meteoric. It's time to decide clubs partying, trying to fit in, and socialize. Rub elbows with everybody so people can stop calling you weird. Why are you so antisocial? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get at the more weird you are is a reflection of how committed you are to focusing on your molding and shaping and developing your ideas and your crap so that when it's time for you to make your rounds, you're gonna fly well. They criticize and make fun of you. You work endlessly to shut them up with your results. The best revenge is massive success. A true God mentality is not enough you made to the NFL. It's not. Enough you made a 5K with a 10K. If that nothing became a doctor, be a better doctor. If not enough to not spit the crown, go out there and do something with it. Never do the bare men. Be different. Try to be 10. Better than you were last week. So if you run it 30 miles a week, run 33. If you're swimming 500 meters, it's been 550. I'm talking about grits. I'm talking about endurance, just having more stamina than they got in order to get to the next level. You got to sacrifice. Listen, to me, there are no shortcuts to success. There are no discounts to success. It's always sweat. It's always blood. It's always here. You always have to give all to be the best. Yes, it's ours what I ask for, and I'll do whatever it takes to maintain it. It is not easy, but I'm not to quit. I'm not about to give up if you're not willing to do it every single day. You're not going to beat the man that's bullet every single day. I'm not the best, but they have not outworked me. I'm not the best. I'm a beast. And oftentimes when you're going up against other beasts, sometimes they just wanted more than you wanted. They're not more talented than you. They just know what they out. Therefore, you gotta find something within, and that's gotta push you, and that's gotta drive you. And when you find your why, you find a way to make it happen at all times. When you wanna quit, you make sure you know all times, hours, and days you sacrifice for your best.